And a very good evening to you all. Happy New Year. Welcome to Cowboy Country. RC Audio Sports has a holiday treat for you in store this evening. It's the Red Hot Southwest Dragons. They're 18-3 overall, 2-0 in district play. They are led by their head coach, Danny Stewart. The McCollum Cowboys are coming into tonight's game overall 5-9, 1-1 in district. However, Cowboy fans are excited to bring back Fernando Esquivel Jr. and Jeremiah Zurita, who have been on the injured list this season. Cowboys are led by head coach Marcus Alvarado. So keep it right here for our coverage of high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a billion-dollar insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the billion-dollar auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Prom 2023 is just around the corner, and you want to look your best. At Rex Formal Wear, we've got you covered. Choose from a wide range of styles and sizes, and let our expert staff help you find the perfect fit. Don't wait. Come in and reserve your tuxedo today. Visit now and be the talk of the night.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
Southwest first green. And we welcome you back to Cowboy Country. Coach Robert Villafranca. I'm Bobby Mendez. Cesar Mendez, technical directing. Isaiah Castro back behind the camera. And we're here at the very exciting Dennis Smith Gymnasium between these two teams coming in. The Southwest Dragons, red hot, 2-0 in district play, featuring some really great basketball, some dominating performances. We'll go over those athletes here in just a moment. And then the McCollum Cowboys. In our intro, we talked about how the Cowboys are getting healthier. starting the district season, so they're looking to kind of right that ship here early on in the district. Coach, another great matchup tonight on a Friday night here at McCollum High School.
Great matchup, a lot of green here in Cowboy Country. The Southwest Dragons, of course, wearing their trademark green, black, and white, and the McCollum Cowboys in green and gold and white. You said the Dragons were red hot, Bobby, and you're exactly right. Only 3 losses all year long. Before the break, the San Antonio Express News had them ranked 6th in the city, and we have not had a San Antonio Express News ranking since the holiday break. Will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see where they end up in the next one. But again, you're looking at one of the elite teams in this district and all of San Antonio, led of course by Josiah McDonald, Tremaine Martin. You're going to see some. You're going to see a couple of athletes in those two, and a great supporting cast. I almost feel bad calling them supporting cast, because this is a team, a squad full of basketball players. I mean, 1 to 8 is you're talking about some very good basketball players.
Yeah, and you talk about how well this team plays together. Well, this is a team that has been together for a very long time. They've played a lot of basketball, not only together at Southwest, but they've basically grown up together, and it shows on the court the chemistry that the Southwest Dragons have with each other. So one of those reasonings for us to, in choosing our games is knowing the Southwest Dragons are on the schedule with the McCollum Cowboys, and it was a no-brainer here to bring this game to you guys. So we're happy to be here. So let's dig a little deeper. I know you kind of mentioned some names. You mentioned Trey Martin and Josiah McDonald. We saw McDonald last week, I believe, and explosive player. He received an alley-oop, a couple dunks. On the defensive side, too, I have not really seen a defense so aggressive in quite some time and creating so many turnovers against the Eagle Pass-win Mavericks the last game we saw.
In the lane, quick hands, quick reactions. I mean, of course, offense is the first thing that stands out. These kids can sizzle the nets. But you're exactly right with the defense and all-around basketball play. Tremaine Martin is coming off of a double-double game on Friday, last Tuesday. He had a double-double. And he scored in the mid-20s and had 17 rebounds, 17 boards, and that was almost a twice-over double-double. So these kids, the Dragons, will put the ball in the bucket, but man, expect the defense, expect a lot of defense from them as well if you're going to take the court with them.
In District 28-5A, it's the Harlandale Indians and the Southwest Dragons on the top in this district, as well as Southwest Legacy. So we're in for a treat tonight. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will start talking about the home team, the McCollum Cowboys, and get to know them a little bit better in their 2024 campaign. So keep it right here. We'll be right back. You are watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
Hi, I'm from your local insurance agency. So sorry to hear about your accident. Here's a check. Sign this.
We just signed with Martinez and Associates.
You know this isn't enough.
Sign. Oh! Come on, baby.
It's a mistake to go against the auto insurance companies all alone. Just like it's a mistake to go against UTSA All-American linebacker Trey Moore.
Voted the best law firm in San Antonio 3 years running. Hire Martinez and Associates.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, Any situation. Any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light.
We're back here at McCollum High School, Dennis Smith Gymnasium, also known as Cowboy Country. Here, Coach Robert Villafranca, I am Bobby Mendez. We just talked moments ago about the Southwest Dragons and their basketball team, and now talking about the home team, the McCollum Cowboys. As you see there on your screen, shooting around, Coach. Coming into this game, the Cowboys struggling just a little bit. 1-1 at the 500 mark just to start. But some good news is the two top players for the Cowboys rejoining the team after coming back after some injuries.
Tonight will be such an interesting game for observers of 28-5A. McCollum fans, specifically Jeremiah, Zurita, Fernando Esquivel, have missed 6 games. And Coach Alvarado feels like tonight they're finally healthy. They're going to be back in the lineup. Expect to see Jeremiah Zurita start. Fernando Esquivel still coming off the bench. Coach Alvarado feels like he wants his energy as the 6th man coming off the bench. But he'll have them, they'll be 100% options for Coach Alvarado, and they haven't been for a while. So this team already, the McCollum Cowboys, the youngest team in 28-5A boys basketball. They have one senior on the squad, and that would be Anthony Soto. Everybody else, you're looking at freshmen, sophomores mostly, and sprinkled in there with a couple of juniors. So they struggled 5-9 for the season, 4-8 in non-district games. But as you said, good news for Cowboy fans. They came back from Eagle Pass with a win against the Mavericks of Wynn High School, and that was a big game for them. A win, as we saw them against Southwest. I fully expect the Mavericks to be in the mix, and that was a big kind of like what we say in our RC Audio Sports Report. A little bit of a bubble game, a little bit of a must-win, probably not enough room for McCollum and win in those final four, top 4 spots. So McCollum came in with a big one, and Coach Alvarado really looking forward to getting Zurita and Esquivel back on the floor.
Well, the McCollum Cowboys are averaging 52.2 points per game, but they're giving up 53.8 points per game. And as Coach mentioned, the win against Eagle Pass win Tuesday, the opening, a district opener for the Cowboys, was a loss to the other Southwest school, the Southwest Legacy Titans. So tonight, big matchup between these two. We talked about how important it is, still early on in the season, Coach, for these two teams. We know that the Southwest Dragons, they have a bright future, but I think the key thing that you mentioned just moments ago is the youth of this basketball team, with just one senior, Anthony Soto, who's been on the varsity, if I'm not mistaken, about 3 years now on this varsity squad. So certainly a time for learning for these youngsters for the McCollum Cowboys.
I was talking to Coach Alvarado before the game, Bobby, and the old Jackie Sherrill line, man, if you want to get your licks, you might want to get them in now, because this is going to be a heck of a squad, and he feels like they're really developing and excited about them being even ahead of schedule. So maybe the 6 games that Zurita and Esquivel were out, maybe that was the opportunity to get your licks in, and we'll see how much the Cowboys will be able to be a part, get in that mix for the top 4 spots.
Well, and it also doesn't hurt that you're playing at home, and right now it looks like the home crowd is certainly showed up for this event here. I know you can't see on your screen what that looks like, but I'm sure we can get a shot of the home crowd here in just a minute. But the home crowd has certainly showed up, and I'm sure Southwest will be filing up here at some point to get in here. But great energy so far in this gym, and what a statement this could be for the McCollum Cowboys if they could come out with a victory tonight. And there you go, our camera crew able to get us a shot of our crowd here this evening. So, but what a statement it could be should the McCollum Cowboys be able to knock off the undefeated Southwest Dragons.
The undefeated, and again, 6th rank in San Antonio Southwest Dragons. You know, Bobby, earlier when we were talking about the Dragons, I want to circle back to something that you said about their chemistry and how many games they played together. It's amazing that this team, the Dragons, also very much a junior-led club. Josiah McDonald, a senior on the squad, along with a couple of others, Romeo Cerda and DeMichael Butler, Janai Bermudez, or some seniors, Jalen Brown as well. But this, going down the roster, full of juniors, Trey Martin, Travis Hune, AJ Franco, Z Voss, Noah Luzar, Nathaniel Serna, Joaquin Zamora, Enrique Torres. So you get the idea that the window of opportunity is open for this team. They're ready now, and really will contend for that district crown that the Harlandale Indians are defending from last year. But you got to expect that the Southwest Dragons are going to contend for that crown this year, and also got to look at that roster and say this is a 2-year window of opportunity for them.
Well, we're definitely excited about tonight's matchup. We're just about 2 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll get ready for tip-off here from Dennis Smith Gymnasium. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
I've been working for Harlandale for 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join Harlandale ISD as a bus driver and become a vital part of our education community. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
Tasting the freedom, so what
We're back here at McCollum High School, the campus of McCollum High School, Dennis R. Smith Gymnasium. The starting lineups are coming up now for the Southwest Dragons, but before we introduce those guys, the officiating crew for today: Nick Mendez, Malachi Nellum, and Donnell Weary. That is your crew for the evening tonight. And then now the Southwest Dragons the starting lineups have been made. We'll get those here in just a second. Number 23, Enrique Torres. Number 24, Josiah McDonald. Number 3, Trey Martin. Number 4, Travis Hugh. And I believe number 5, Janae Bermudez. We'll double check that. They've left the floor, but the McCollum Cowboys, number 33, that's Jazarius Villarreal. Anthony Soto, number 32. Brian Sotelo, number 24. Jeremiah Zurita, number 3. And possibly Fernando Esquivel Jr., but we'll double check that here in just a moment. But, Coach, it's time for tip-off here at McCollum High School. And the moment that a lot of Cowboy fans and 28 5A observers have been waiting for, the return of Jeremiah Zurita, Fernando Esquivel to the lineup of the McCollum Cowboys. This is tonight's game is going to lay the groundwork for what the remaining 11 games after tonight are going to look like. Is McCollum in the mix? Do you expect them to be in the top 4, or are they still a year away from competing for a playoff spot? Jazarius Villarreal and Trey Martin will be going up for the tip, and the other starter for the Cowboys, number 2, Noah Vieira. The Dragons will win the tip. Bermudez at the top of the key. Looks over for Martin. Good defensive pressure so far to start the game by the Cowboys. Trey Martin now at the top of the key. Gets a screen. Into the lane. Kicks it out. Corner. Nice move by McDonald. Misses that shot. The Cowboys will come away with the board. Great ball pressure by the McCollum Cowboys on that possession, and that's what it's going to take for 32 minutes to stay in this ballgame. Aggressive early on, going to the paint, getting the foul, and going to the foul line early, Coach. Early offense is the key for the McCollum Cowboys. Last week, we had the Wynn Mavericks and the McCollum Cowboys featured on RC Audio Sports, and we saw that the Mavericks had most success with that early offense, so that's going to be important for the Cowboys tonight. Brian Sotelo misses the first free throw there. That first foul against the Dragons is called against number 24, Josiah McDonald. Second free throw is no good, so the Dragons will have a turnover. But Trey Martin gets a little too aggressive trying to get the ball back, and he is called with the foul. So a second foul early on here in this ball game. Trey Martin, Josiah McDonald picking up the first 2 team fouls for the Dragons, not even yet a minute into the this ball game. Jeremiah Zurita got it across the timeline, gets it back. He is double teamed, finds a man cross court. The shot is good for Noah Vieira. Nice little jumper from the side. Great ball movement and a skip pass to the corner. And the Cowboys coming back with a 3-quarter press of their own. Had to face that against the Southwest Dragons on their possession, but the Cowboys setting up with a little bit of a 3-quarter press, and Coach Alvarado backs it up this time. That foul was called on number 3, Zurita. Cowboys aggressive to start this game. Going in the lane was Bermudez. He kicked it out to Torres. Torres back over to Bermudez. Back to Torres. He'll try a long 3. That's way off the mark. And the Cowboys will come up with the board, led by Zurita. Zurita underneath, down low to Soto. Soto couldn't finish. Soto with another chance. He'll get it down low. Anthony Soto with the points in the paint, and the Cowboys have a 4-0 lead.
Big offensive board and a second opportunity for the Cowboys as they get the first 4 points of this game.
All by himself in the corner for 3. No, that's off the mark. That was Travis Hune. But the Dragons will maintain possession as McDonald tries to set up the offense. In the lane, well defended. Kicks it out to Hune. Hune to the corner. Left side dribble. Bermudez gives it down low. Shot. That one will go for Enrique Torres, his first points of the game, and the Dragons' first points of the game.
Boy, they really had to work hard for those 2 points. Credit to the Cowboy defense. Anthony Soto, the ball came out of his hands a little bit oddly there. I thought he was fouled, and he was complaining to the official, but no whistle, no foul.
Cowboys ease off on the press and let the Dragons get across the timeline with no pressure. Bermudez trying to set the ball down low to McDonald, who is blocked, and here come the Cowboys into the lane. Layup no good, rebound no good. Anthony Soto there to clean up for the Cowboys.
2 offensive boards for the McCollum Cowboys, and they back up again in a man defense.
Another turnover looks like. No. Yes. Cowboys take the ball away from the Dragons. Moving the ball, finding Vieira. Vieira tried a 3. That doesn't go. Dragons coming back. Bermudez gets the ball taken away. Lands in the hands of a Dragon. Corner. Torres tries the 3. That one rattles out. Torres 0 for 2 on 3s right now.
Desarius Villarreal working tough on the boards, and we got a live ball turnover. It is number 3, Bobby.
Trey Martin gets in there for the 2-hand jam. That's the kind of explosiveness that we see from the Dragons. Although a very close game here, the Cowboys have really put pressure on. Soto in the paint, off the glass and in. Timeout is called. What a start to our game of the night. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. The Cowboys 8, the Dragons 4. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
Prom 2023 is just around the corner, and you want to look your best. At Rex Formal Wear, we've got you covered. Choose from a wide range of styles and sizes, and let our expert staff help you find the perfect fit. Don't wait. Come in and reserve your tuxedo today. Visit now and be the talk of the night.
Quick timeout taken. And, Coach, what an exciting start. We've seen a lot of action just here in the first few minutes of this ball game. 4-point ball game, but still the Cowboys that came to play.
Coach Alvarado opening up with the man defense. It was Brian Sotelo who drew the, I'm going to call it the short straw, and he's assigned to Josiah McDonald, but what a job he has done in the first 4 minutes of the first quarter.
Travis Hune at the top. Gets it over to Martin. Martin guarded by Vieira. Gives it over to McDonald. Nice jumper by McDonald. That hits the back of the rim, but how about the height on that jumper that he got?
Soto way up there for that board.
Shot from the three-point land. Desarius Villarreal. 11-4 lead by the Cowboys. Martin over to Bermudez. No, check that. That's Hune. Back over to McDonald. McDonald to Torres. Torres to Hune on the other side. He'll try a 3. And that one will go. An answer right back for the Dragons. That was Janai Bermudez. Check that. That was, Janai Bermudez on the shot. Vieira has the basketball. Takes the shot. That rattles out. Rebound. Dragons. Martin. Double team. Kicks it out. Over to Bermudez. Bermudez over to McDonald somehow found a way to get that layup in there. Only a 2-point ball game, approaching the 2-minute mark. Soto kicks it out. Villarreal off the mark on the 3. Good hustles by the Cowboys to get the offensive rebound. Into the lane, dumps off to Soto. Soto creates some contact, and a foul will be called as he was going inside the lane. No shot, so the Cowboys will have the ball near, bringing it in our near side. Or underneath the basket, I should say.
Bermudez called for that foul, and it's his first foul and the third team foul for the Dragons here with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Inbounding the basketball underneath in the paint. Backing his man down. Jeremiah Zurita putting on a show on how to post up a player and get down into the paint. Let's take a look at that one more time as the ball is inbounded, and Zurita uses the body to back himself down and get it off the glass with an and-one opportunity here. And that is a good free throw there for Jeremiah Zurita with the 3-point play there. Aggressive defense by Sotelo, but somehow Josiah McDonald finds a way to will himself into the paint for an and-one opportunity for himself.
Let's take another look at that. The Quesada Lawman, the QOBLawFirm.com replay as Josiah McDonald gets himself into the paint and just muscles his way in and converts on the and-one opportunity there. So 5 points for Josiah McDonald here in the early going.
It's a 2-point ball game in this first quarter. And Zurita, nice pass underneath to Villarreal. Little jumper, doesn't go. Rebound by Travis Hune. Here come the Dragons. Bermudez, the handoff. Underneath, and he's blocked. But there's some contact there as Josiah McDonald was going in for the layup. Little body contact by Sotelo. Although he did get the ball, there was some contact.
Cesaris Villarreal was following the play, and he knew that McDonald had committed, was going to the basket, so he put the lid on it. Contact with the body, as you described it, Bob, and 2 shots for McDonald. He makes the first one. An opportunity here to tie the game. The Cowboys have had the lead in the early going. A couple of subs for the Cowboys on the dead ball.
Fernando Esquivel Jr. checking in for the McCollum Cowboys as we are all tied up at 14 with 1 minute 15 seconds to go in this opening quarter. It's been a good one so far. Zurita into the lane, finds a gap between 2 defenders, gets that one to go. McDonald crosses the timeline, guarded by Zurita. Good heads-up defense there by Fernando Esquivel Jr.
On that last play, Bobby, Jeremiah Zurita looked like he was going to go up on the front side of the rim and held the ball, drew the defense, and came from the backside and scored that nice move by Jeremiah Zurita. I'm sure that Coach Alvarado is glad to have him back on the floor.
McDonald over to Trey Martin. That one goes out on that 3-point attempt. The rebound controlled by the Cowboys. Man press as Esquivel gets across the timeline. We're at 33 seconds. Little jumper, no, it's a pass down low. They'll move it around. Vieira, top of the key. He's got 25 seconds, no rush. Zurita, guarded by Hune. Nice dribbling into the lane, sent out by Josiah McDonald. 10 seconds to go. McDonald, top of the key, drops it down low to Trey Martin, and he gets fouled as he tried to go for that dunk. But a good defensive effort nonetheless there by the Cowboys. Javier Rodriguez
went way up with Trey Martin, and if you want to get anywhere near that basketball, when Trey Martin goes, you're going to have to go way up.
He did not want to be on his poster.
No, sir, and he escaped the poster on that play. Went up to call for the foul. Trey Martin
worth the foul.
Yeah, worth the foul, exactly.
That first free throw for Martin doesn't go.
The Cowboys will have under 5 seconds on the make or miss here to convert. It's a make, so the ball won't start until Zurita touches it there.
Zurita across the timeline, behind his back, dunks it out, left side, three-pointer, short. Brian Sotelo tried to get that last shot off, and it was no good. So after one, it is the McCollum Cowboys 16, the Southwest Dragons 15. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
From Cowboy Country here at Dennis R. Smith Gymnasium, Coach Robert Villafranca. I'm Bobby Mendez, also joined by Isaiah Castro on the camera, Cesar Mendez, technical directing this evening's ball game. 16-15, Coach. What a great start for this ball game between these two teams.
A great start, and as we said that the Cowboys had been a little bit down. They were missing two key players. Esquivel got in the game, and he's going to stay here. He's going to stay in the game after the break. So he's got Coach Alvarado's got Zurita and Esquivel both on the floor at the same time.
Zurita with the ball, gets it over to Soto underneath. Ball is blocked, but back over to the Cowboys. Soto can't get that to go. Big board by Enrique Torres. These two teams are fighting every possession, Coach. They're fighting for that basketball.
Anthony Soto called for a foul there in the tie-up, but the Cowboys might look back at that possession and rue it. They had several opportunities, just could not convert.
Wow, what a shot by Bermudez, and he comes away with a steal, but back over to the Cowboys. We'll get to that Bermudez layup in just a moment. The shot no good for the Cowboys. Trey Martin gets it nearly taken away. The ball goes out of bounds. This game is fast-paced. No offense really being set up. It's just fast breaks back and forth. Top of the key, Bermudez. He'll be called for a carrying violation. But boy, what a layup that was just a moment ago by Bermudez. He almost was parallel with the ground almost, and tucking that ball in and letting it go.
You talk about the fast-paced offense, and I'm not sure that that tempo really favors either team. Coach Alvarado and these Cowboys have always favored an up-tempo game. But we did see the Dragons take advantage of that as Soto goes to the basket.
What a great move by Anthony Soto to get into the lane.
But as I was saying, against Wynn, we saw the Dragons really benefit from up-tempo, and something underneath is called here. It looks like Jeremiah Zurita being called for his second foul, and a quick sub in for Zurita. It's going to be Noah Vieira back into the ball game. He's got a couple of points and hasn't been called for a foul yet.
Pass goes down low to Martin, who kicks it out to McDonald. That shot is no good.
Trey Martin going to get called for a little push underneath the basket, and that'll be his second foul. You know, you talk about the speed of the game, Bobby, but also you've got to mark the physicality of it as well.
Yeah,
a lot of bodies flying around.
It feels like they're fighting for every single loose ball. In the paint, it's getting chippy a little, if you will, but very well controlled. Good competitive game between these two teams. Esquivel, top of the key, looking to shake his defender. Drops it down low to Rodriguez. And Rodriguez does a great job in the paint. Off the glass for a three-point advantage now for the Cowboys.
A couple of highlights already for Javier Rodriguez, a name that doesn't get called very often here with the Cowboys, but he's making his presence felt here in the first half.
In the ball game, Romeo Cerda over to McDonald, and McDonald will get fouled, and the foul will be on the floor.
Number 2, Noah Vieira will be called for his first foul. A lot of contact there. The official finally decided first hit, second hit, third. Okay, I'm calling that one. And Vieira gets called for that foul.
McDonald
Very physical ball game.
Gets the inbounds pass, gets it over to Enrique Torres, who finally drains a three on his third attempt.
5 points for Enrique Torres, and the Dragons have tied the ball game.
Soto one-on-one with Torres. He kicks it out. Corner three, no good for Noah Vieira. The Dragons with the board. On the run, Travis Hume from the corner. He'll fire a three. That'll go in the back of the rim. Soto with the board, and he'll be tripped up and fall out of bounds, or a timeout. Did he call a timeout as he was falling down? So the Cowboys will call a timeout here at 5:27 to go in this second quarter. We're all knotted up at 20. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
We're back here in Cowboy Country. Coach Robert Villafranca. I am Bobby Mendez. We thank you for joining us. It's 20-20. These two teams really playing their hearts out here this evening, Coach. Now it's getting so used to the morning afternoon games.
There you go.
Now we'll have to transition back to evening.
We got to recalibrate here to night games.
Soto with the ball. He'll kick it out over to Sotelo. Sotelo kicks it out. Three-point play or shot by Esquivel. That doesn't fall. Dragons on the way back. Hugh, nice spin move and jumper. Dragons, I believe, their first lead of the game.
It is indeed, Bob. The Cowboys opened up the game with 4 straight points and have held on to the lead up here to the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. Again, a lot of contact there. No whistle.
Turnover by the Cowboys. McDonald into the paint. Can't finish. Not the second time. Third time the charm for Josiah McDonald, the senior for the Dragons. Now a 4-point lead for the Dragons. Vieira, top of the key. Gets it over to Sotelo. Sotelo now trying to set up his offense. Back over to Vieira. Vieira found the lane, but closed pretty quickly by the defense from Hugh. He'll kick it out. Three-pointer. Count that one for Fernando Esquivel for 3.
Fernando Esquivel can hit the 3, and as we said, he's missed quite a few games, though, trying to shake off the rust there. He's taken a few threes today, hit that one. First 3 points for Esquivel today.
Cerda underneath. Ooh, to Josiah McDonald.
A charge.
They're going to call him with the charge as he led with perhaps his shoulder. Whether he did or not, great discipline by the defense to stand his ground.
It was help over. McDonald had beaten the man that was assigned to him and got past him, and I think he felt like he had an open basket, and backside help drew the charge.
Soto goes into the lane, and that ball will be knocked out of bounds, but that ball almost intercepted on the inbound.
I looked down for just a second, but I'm pretty sure that was Javier Rodriguez who drew the charge on Josiah McDonald. And again, several highlights for the junior from McCollum already.
Underneath to Rodriguez. He'll get the ball swatted away by McDonald. Hune, 360, trying to go underneath between his legs. But that ball goes out of bounds and a turnover by the Dragons.
Fernando Esquivel providing the defense there. Down low, gets the ball, and Hune kicks it away.
Vieira tries the three, doesn't get it. And Josiah McDonald brings it up the court, and he'll be fouled by number 2, Noah Vieira.
Noah Vieira out there in front, stuck his knee out just a bit there, and he's called for his second foul. It's the 4th team foul for the McCollum Cowboys in this quarter. Foul number 5 will send the Dragons to the line on every whistle.
For 2 shots.
2 shots, the old double bonus. No more 1-and-1s in high school basketball, boys or girls.
Dragons set to bring in the basketball. McDonald tries a three-pointer. There's a fight for the board. The Cowboys win it. Here comes Javier Rodriguez. Drops it for Soto. Anthony Soto will get the points in the paint.
10 points, double-digit scoring already for the only senior on the McCollum Cowboys squad.
Torres, left side, left-handed dribble, switches to his right hand, and one for Enrique Torres. He is pumped up as he made that layup going into the lane.
Left-handed layup by Enrique Torres. Let's take another look at that one, Bobby, while we have a little break in the action. Quesada, Larmon, and Brignan replay. Left-handed, a lot of contact, makes it go on the floor. He's up for an and-one opportunity now.
Free throw, no good. Ball handled by the Cowboys. Manny Perez into the ball game now.
A whistle on Enrique Torres called for his first foul, third team foul for the Dragons. A 1-point difference between the Dragons and the Cowboys. The Dragons holding the lead.
Manny Perez over to Soto. Back over to Perez, corner, back up top. Sotelo for 3. That one's off the mark. And here come the Dragons, running with Josiah McDonald into the paint. He dropped it off, but not able to hang on to the basketball. Turnover there by the Dragons, Azarius Voss. Ball goes out of bounds. Cowboys with the basketball. They do trail by 1 right now. 2:21 to go in this second quarter. Sotelo, right side, little head fake. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Dragons.
Romeo Cerda on the defense. They're knocking it away, but the Cowboys will inbound.
Intercepted by McDonald. McDonald off to the races. A one-handed jam as he towered to the rim. Dragons back on top by 3 after that McDonald dunk.
Whistle out in front. Janai Bermudez. A lot of contact on the dribble there as Fernando Esquivel tries to get the ball across the midcourt line, and whistle is blown. Next whistle, and for the rest of the half, we'll be in the bonus on both sides. Every whistle will be 2 shots.
Fernando Esquivel set to inbound the basketball, but still some
the official,
some details.
The official's making sure, and the official says there are not bonus yet. The official went over there to make sure that they were not in the bonus. They're a foul away from it. Next whistle, both teams in the bonus.
Under 2 minutes. Sotelo guarded by Cerda. Soto, top of the key. Underneath, back over to Soto. 2 defenders on him, doesn't give up. 3 defenders on him, and he'll get the and one. Anthony Soto did not give up on that one. Let's take a look at that again as Anthony Soto's efforts paid off underneath. And now he's at the free throw line trying to get this game tied back up. His free throw is good. Dragons, Cowboys tied at 28.
A.J. Franco back in the ball game for the Dragons. Under 2 minutes to play. All tied up.
Josiah McDonald crosses the timeline. Cerda over to Enrique Torres. Torres, right side. Kicking it out. 3-point shot, no good. Doesn't go. Here comes the Cowboys. Soto in the lane. There to clean up. Number 15, Javier Rodriguez. A long three-pointer by Torres from the back of the rim. Board good by the Dragons. In the lane, McDonald, nice little jumper. That's going to go. Under a minute, we're tied at 30.
Double-digit scoring for Josiah McDonald as well. Enrique Torres feeling like he can take that 29-footer, 30-footer. Not sure that's the shot that Coach Stewart would want him to take, but he's taken several of them here already this evening.
Oh, boy. Losing his footing is Dominic Camacho. But the Cowboys able to get it. Soto there to clean it up. 2-point lead now for the Cowboys with 22 seconds to go in this second quarter. McDonald looks like he wants to have the last shot of this half. McDonald and Soto, top of the key, one-on-one. Help comes, now they move the ball. Back up top for a three, way off, underneath the putback, no good. As Z Voss try to launch a three from way back, but we need to get a number or a name for number 32.
Number 32 is A.J. Franco.
You did tell me that before this game started. A.J. Franco, number 32, at the free throw line. Gets the first free throw. Franco, a junior for the Dragons. Big free throw here as he ties it up with 1.7 seconds to go. Launches a long shot. Doesn't go. That's going to do it for the first half of play. What an exciting first half it was so far. 32-32, the Dragons and Cowboys from McCollum High School. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention, Tacho buys out.
I have worked for Harlandale for 9 years. What makes my job special is knowing that the kids are getting a healthy and good meal to get them through the day. My kids come here. I have a 7th grader and an 11th grader, and my daughter graduated from McCollum High School in 2018.
Join Harlandale ISD cafeteria staff and be a crucial part of nourishing young minds. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
When we got a look at the gorgeous historic Hangar 9, we knew it was the perfect place for our wedding. It provided the blank canvas we needed to plan our dream wedding, and it fit our 370 guests easily. We had family come to Brooks from all over the world. We booked over 60 rooms at the Embassy Suite. It meant a lot to have our wedding at such an important historic landmark.
Revitalizing former military buildings helps us preserve our history, like the Air Force Officers Club, which is becoming Southerly Coast and Comfort. People from all over San Antonio will be able to sit back and enjoy a meal in the exact place where history unfolded. Nearby, the former Air Force Chapel will be transformed into an exciting restaurant concept. Readapting historical sites takes a little longer, but Brooks is committed to preserving their past while creating opportunities for their future.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Prom 2023 is just around the corner, and you want to look your best. At Rex Formal Wear, we've got you covered. Choose from a wide range of styles and sizes, and let our expert staff help you find the perfect fit. Don't wait. Come in and reserve your tuxedo today. Visit now and be the talk of the night.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention? Tacho buys houses.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
Y'all gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
We are at halftime here at Denny Smith Gymnasium. Coach Robert Villafranca, I am Bobby Mendez. 32-32 here, Coach. Coming into this ball game, looking at these two teams, I'll speak for myself and say I was thinking that maybe the Dragons would have a greater edge against this McCollum team, but this McCollum basketball team has come prepared, and they knew what type of fight they were going to have against this Dragon team.
Indeed, Coach Alvarado and his coaching staff has got this group ready to go, as Coach Stewart has had the Dragons ready to go all season long. I think everybody, all observers of 28-5A, really interested in this game, as we mentioned before it started, with two key players on the McCollum Cowboys roster out for 6 games. It was going to be very interesting, and it has been very interesting to see what kind of team McCollum was going to be once those two starters, and were they going to make it back in time to, in time for the race for the top 4 spots. And after one half of play, keep in mind that when the Wynn Mavericks stayed with the Southwest Dragons for a half as well, before the Dragons pulled away in the second half, that was a 20-point ball game. So it's still, we're still here to see whether the Cowboys can play 4 complete quarters. One interesting thing that Coach Alvarado told me about the youth of this club is that they have been able to hang with opponents for 3 quarters, 3 quarters and a little. He says, but it's been real difficult to get all 4 quarters together in a game. So again, he's been shooting for that all year long, and we'll see if the Cowboys can accomplish it here tonight.
The second part of the story begins right now here for these two teams, but I like what you talked about this Dragon team, how in the second half against Wynn, the game that we covered not too long ago, they just really turned up the defensive pressure, and it was turnover after turnover that they've gotten against the Mavericks. Let's see what they do here. As McDonald is double teamed, he loses the handle. Bermudez kicks it out. 3-pointer for Hune doesn't go. Soto with the board. Oh boy. This one was close, but the Cowboys maintain possession. Corner, into the lane, kicked out. Soto doing some moves on Enrique Torres, and here we go, the McDonald show underneath. Check that, that's Trey Martin with the dunk there, 2-hand dunk. Cowboys setting it up down low. Villarreal. And now back tied at 34. Trey Martin over to McDonald. McDonald to Hune. Hune back over to Martin. Corner, Torres, 3, back of the rim, no good. McDonald with the monster board, kicks it out, three-pointer. That's good for Travis Hune.
Got Travis Hune for 8 points, 6 of those from behind the arc, and he opens up a 3-point lead. I believe the biggest lead of the game tonight has been 4 points. The Dragons and the Cowboys both held advantages of that amount.
Zurita one-on-one with Hune. Opposite side pass. The three is no good.
Got an offensive foul. It must have been away. Number 32 is called for that. Anthony Soto. So away from the ball, Soto called for his second foul of the game.
Bermudez, one-on-one in the lane, off the glass, doesn't go. Board by the Cowboys, and then there was a foul there. Desarius Villarreal was fouled.
Bobby, that was called on Josiah McDonald. I thought Hune was going to be called for that foul, but that's Josiah McDonald's third foul here tonight. We're in the early going of the third quarter, so we'll see how Coach Stewart responds to that.
Sotelo gets it on over to Noah Villarreal, over to Zurita. Back over to Zurita, in the lane. Nice touch pass by Jazarius Villarreal to Zurita to finish underneath. Three-pointer by Enrique Torres. He's been off tonight. I believe he's one of 4 behind the arc this evening.
Enrique Torres firing away from outside of the area code, and he's only hit one of those here tonight, and just a little bit off the mark in tonight's ballgame. The Dragons holding on to a 1-point lead with the Cowboys coming across the middle stripe.
Zurita to Sotelo. Sotelo over to Soto. And they're going to get Anthony Soto with a travel violation. Taking a step before he put the ball down on the floor.
Janai Bermudez providing the defense there and trying to, he got Soto to divert and had already given up his dribble, so that extra step is a violation.
Hune, he'll try a long three. That one is off. Enrique Torres will last touch the basketball, and it will belong to the Cowboys. The Cowboys still trailing by 1 point, 36-37 our score.
To the Cowboys' credit, not a whole lot of second chances here for the Dragons in their offense. Great defensive rebounding by the Cowboys.
Soto calls for the ball. He is now double teamed, makes a move into the paint, and he goes down, and he'll get called for another traveling violation as the Cowboys turn it over again, still trailing by a point.
I think I heard Coach Stewart hold his breath on that one. Contact, that could have been Josiah's 4th foul. Instead, it was Soto's traveling violation.
Nice ball movement by the Dragons, but great defense by the Cowboys. Sotelo takes that one away, tries to set up the offense. Zurita cutting in, and he gets that ball knocked away by Bermudez.
Oh, boy, Zurita had a nice look. He had Anthony Soto on the backside. Josiah McDonald playing defense on both the passer and the receiver there and denied an easy bucket for the Cowboys.
Zurita into Soto. Soto back out to Zurita. Zurita double team. Gets it to Soto. Soto manages to keep it alive, but the Dragons will come up with it. Trey Martin will try a three. That one is off the mark. High rebound, fought for, but will come up for the Cowboys. Soto was leading the way, but there was a foul on the other end, I believe.
Something back away from the action. Noah Vieira and getting a number here, number 5, Janai Bermudez got tied up, and I think as they were trying to get away, he got a little chippy there. And,
yeah, and I think he stuck his leg out.
Bermudez got called for the foul. Way back away from the action, but this one's getting intense.
Under 4 minutes, Zurita, left side, three-pointer, off the mark, no good. That was Jazarius Villarreal, and here come the Dragons. Trey Martin to McDonald, into the lane, lane closes, double team, triple team. He has to get rid of the basketball, and he gives it over to Martin, and Martin wants to set it up. Bermudez Over to Torres. Torres thought about a three, kept his pivot foot down, dumped it down low to Trey Martin. He couldn't finish it, but Enrique Torres was there for the board and the putback.
Enrique Torres fighting hard for that rebound, that offensive rebound. The Dragons had 3 chances at a bucket there, and third time was a charm.
Jazarius drops it down to Sotelo. Sotelo couldn't finish, and here comes McDonald. Right side, into the lane. Bermudez off the glass and good. Great judgment by Bermudez to keep it into the lane.
The Dragons now with a 5-point lead, and that'll be the biggest lead of the game as another turnover. Another turnover. Travis Hune getting the ball. Thought he had a breakaway. Had McDonald on a breakaway, but the trailing official says he traveled before he passed it. A 5-point lead for the Dragons, and that's the biggest lead of the game so far.
So far, it is the biggest lead. The Dragons do have it. Cowboys now have the basketball. And another turnover. Inside, Martin off the glass, down in the paint, and that lead continues to grow here, 43-36. Soto, double team. Here comes that defense for the Dragons, doing a good job creating another turnover. And Coach alluding to the conversation we had coming into the second half. Talked about the pressure that the Dragons put on the last team we saw, and it seems like that's what's happening right now with the Dragons. Let's keep it right here for right now as we're starting to see a little bit of a momentum shift, a little bit of a tempo increase by the Dragons here as they've forced about 4 straight turnovers.
Again, it's one thing to be missing your shots. It's another thing not to get a shot off at all. And the last 3 possessions for the McCollum Cowboys have been turnovers. That's the last thing that you want to do against the Southwest Dragons is to get live ball turnovers because, man, they can fill the lanes and run the floor.
And they'll make you pay for those mistakes. As you can see, as this lead has increased, 43-36. A timeout has been taken. Well, what a game it's been from the first 2 quarters to now here in this third quarter as we are seeing the Dragons really come together once again and making some big defensive stops.
Coach Alvarado in the Cowboy huddle using a speech that he tells me he's used before as the Cowboys have just not been able to put together 4 complete quarters.
Here we go, back in action here in this third quarter, 2:18 to go. The Dragons will have the ball underneath their own basket. Hune gets it into McDonald. McDonald to Martin. Martin, Bermudez. Bermudez, right side. No, that was Enrique Torres. Misses that one, but Josiah McDonald gets fouled, and that would be Jazarius Birial behind McDonald. I saw him it was good contact there. Check that, that's Trey Martin.
Way up, Tremaine Martin has gone up, and the action's been going so fast that I haven't called his name a couple of times over here on the defensive boards, but he has really been working. He's coming off of a double-double. He had 17 rebounds in his game on Tuesday.
Cowboys slowly bring the ball up the court. Zurita putting on some moves as a double team comes. He gets it over to Villarreal. Right side, corner 3, huge 3-pointer by Noah Biera. Boy, did the Cowboys need that one.
First shot that the Cowboys have taken in a while, and it goes through the net.
Into the lane, McDonald, he'll get fouled as 2 defenders were there. Let's see who gets the call on that one. .32, that is Anthony Soto.
Foul number 3 on Anthony Soto. 4th team foul on the Cowboys. Josiah McDonald off the front of the rim on his first attempt, and Coach Alvarado will send Javier Rodriguez back into the ballgame. Javier's had quite a game. Not sure how much of his action will show up on a stat sheet, but he has had an outstanding game. A 7-point lead now for the Dragons. McDonald at the free throw line looking to make it 8. And he does just that.
Here come the Cowboys, 1:35 to go. They are trailing. They are taking their time getting the ball across court. Zurita, double team will come, fires it across. Top three-pointer. Another one will go. This time, Fernando Esquivel will get that three-pointer. I believe his second three-pointer this evening.
6 points from behind the arc for Fernando Esquivel, who's just making his way back onto the court after an injury.
This time it's a three by the Dragons, Travis Hune, but he'll get fouled, and I think that was Anthony Soto in the vicinity there.
Well, this is a big deal on this one, is that it's Anthony Soto's fourth foul, a minute to go in the third quarter, so it puts Coach Alvarado between a rock and a hard place here. It's hard to envision the McCollum Cowboy team to maintain this pace without Soto, but boy, awfully dangerous to keep him on the floor, and Coach Alvarado is going to give him just a little bit of a break. Brian Sotelo's coming in. It's fouled on a three-point shot, so he's got 3 shots coming. Travis Hune does. Can't substitute until the final free throw is up. And here comes Brian Sotelo for Anthony Soto. Anthony Soto, a heck of a game, 15 points, but 4 fouls, and he's going to have to take a breather.
Third free throw is good. The second and third free throw were good for the Dragons. And now here comes Zurita, guarded by Travis Hune. One-on-one coverage. Sotelo kicks it out. Rodriguez, Zurita. Zurita, step back. Back over to Villarreal. Esquivel moving the ball around. Zurita now setting it up. 7-point lead here for the Cowboys. Sotelo gets a screen by Zurita. Rodriguez to Vieira. Vieira underneath. Javier Rodriguez coming up big in the paint for 2 points. Great recognition and a great pass by the Cowboys.
Javier Rodriguez Jr. And again, that one will show up in the stat sheet, but I can't just say enough what a big game Javier Rodriguez has had here tonight.
McDonald will go from the corner, and he'll nail a three-pointer, and he'll let the crowd know about that one too. That'll be the end of the third quarter, 44-52. You are watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
Prom 2023 is just around the corner, and you want to look your best. At Rex Formal Wear, we've got you covered. Choose from a wide range of styles and sizes and let our expert staff help you find the perfect fit. Don't wait. Come in and reserve your tuxedo today. Visit now and be the talk of the night.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
Well, Coach, after 3, it's 52-44. This is everything we thought it would be in a basketball game. The Dragons have kind of separated themselves just a little bit as we thought they would, but not that far away for the McCollum Cowboys.
Well, a humble brag here, Bobby. RC Audio Sports streaming every Tuesday and Friday night, and we do our best to get the best matchup that we can on every Tuesday and Friday night. And I'd like to say we bingoed on this one as we usually do. We hope that you are following our YouTube channel and hit the alert button so that you never miss one of our live streams.
In the paint, Zurita, Jeremiah Zurita, put it over the tall Dragons.
Boy, he had that one drawn up in his head when he got the possession of that ball. Nothing was going to deny him. Uh-oh. Body's on the floor. The whistle is blown. The official says a foul is on the floor. blocking out somebody cleared, and number 15, Javier Rodriguez, called for his fourth foul. Now, too, Javier Rodriguez in for Anthony Soto. 3 offensive boards. McDonald fouled on that last attempt, but 3 offensive boards for the Southwest Dragons, unable to get the ball through the basket, but McDonald will be going to the line for 2 shots. A 6-point lead for Southwest. We're in the fourth quarter here with 7 minutes and 24 seconds left to play on the Dennis R. Smith Gymnasium. McDonald will fix the basketball in his hand. A little bit short on that free throw attempt. We've seen him hit the front of the rim a couple of times here this evening. But the young man has been working hard. I'm sure that those legs are feeling it just a bit. He's got one more opportunity, a 6-point lead, trying to make it 7, and he will tickle the nets and make it a 7-point lead.
Here come the Cowboys. Esquivel right at the timeline. Underneath again. Esquivel flying Noah Vieira.
No look pass, cutting Vieira cutting the baseline and getting open and getting a free bucket there.
Underneath, nice, an easy lay-in there for the Dragons.
Great scheme for the Southwest Dragons.
The Michael Butler.
A backdoor cut for DeMichael Butler, and the Dragons find him, and he gets an uncontested layup.
Esquivel kicks it out. Zurita thought about a shot. Wants to reset it. Everyone along the perimeter except for Esquivel. Along the baseline. Nice pick by Travis Hune. 2-on-2. Hune likes the 3. In the face of Jeremiah Zurita. Travis Hune nailed that 3. Zurita, fadeaway shot off the glass. Rebound. Dragons. Here comes the alley-oop. Two-handed. Doesn't go for Trey Martin. The ball does go out of bounds.
A dangerous spot here for the McCollum Cowboys as they fall behind by 10 points. And this is about the last thing that Coach Alvarado wants them.
I've been working for Harlandale for 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join Harlandale ISD as a bus driver and become a vital part of our education community. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
Do you own property that begs for a solution? Tacho Tovar and GBH Real Estate Solutions is here for that. Any condition, any situation, any location. Cash payment. The experts at GBH Real Estate Solutions can handle foundation repair, total interior rough-ins, or any other property need. From start to finish, GBH Real Estate Solutions will be there to make sure the job is done right. Whether the solution is a ground-up project, total renovation, or modernization, Tacho will see it through. Call GBH Real Estate Solutions today, or visit their Facebook page to see many more examples of their fine work. Tacho is waiting to hear from you. Oh, and did we mention?
Prom 2023 is just around the corner, and you want to look your best. At Rex Formal Wear, we've got you covered. Choose from a wide range of styles and sizes and let our expert staff help you find the perfect fit. Don't wait. Come in and reserve your tuxedo today. Visit now and be the talk of the night.
Introducing a new era in real estate investment. The JLM Real Estate Investment Team offers fast, simple solutions for distressed properties. Perhaps you've inherited a troubled property, or you have fallen behind on payments, or you don't have time to hassle with repairs. The JLM approach is built on ethics, understanding, and empathy. Jacob and Lisette Martinez promise you a hassle-free experience. Call them today. welcome you back here to action where the Cowboys and Dragons are battling it out. With 2:25 to go, the Dragons with a 5-point lead. So far in the second half, it's been the Dragons pretty much leading the entire second half. Great defense, Zurita on McDonald, but McDonald with an assist over to A.J. Franco, who nailed a three there. Soto, he's guarded by Martin. He'll drive it in the lane. He's got great length, but not able to capitalize as he drove into the lane, missed that layup. Dragons not in a hurry. Trey Martin found a lane, bumped, and count the basket. There's some contact there as we take a look at that one here in just a second. Jasarius Villarreal with the foul. Here's another look at that. As you can see the contact as Trey Martin went in for the layup. Back up to a 10-point lead now. Martin looking to make it 11. He can't. Vieira with the board. 1 minute, 35 seconds to go, and the foul is called. This one is going to go against Enrique Torres. Now the urgency is setting in for the McCollum Cowboys, as at one point they were down by 6 and even 5 just a moment ago, excuse me. Now back up to 10 is the lead. Vieira, Noah Vieira responds with a huge three, and the Cowboys now take a timeout with 1:16 to go. We'll be right back. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
When we got a look at the gorgeous historic Hangar 9, we knew it was the perfect place for our wedding. It provided the blank canvas we needed to plan our dream wedding, and it fit our 370 guests easily. We had family come to Brooks from all over the world. We booked over 60 rooms at the Embassy Suite. It meant a lot to have our wedding at such an important historic landmark.
Revitalizing former military buildings helps us preserve our history, like the Air Force Officers Club, which is becoming Southerly Coast and Comfort. People from all over San Antonio will be able to sit back and enjoy a meal in the exact place where history unfolded. Nearby, the former Air Force Chapel will be transformed into an exciting restaurant concept. Readapting historical sites takes a little longer, but Brooks is committed to preserving their past while creating opportunities for their future.
Big defensive stops needed here for the Cowboys. With 1:16 to go, they trail by 7. Josiah McDonald is set to bring in the basketball, as Fernando Esquivel will check in for the Cowboys. Inbounds pass, contested, but McDonald will take control. Janai Bermudez, top of the key. And there's a foul there, some contact.
And here's here's an example, Bobby, where that new rule is going to come into effect when you foul, and you foul to get back into the ballgame. You've got to foul, or Southwest will run out the clock. But it's not a 1-and-1 anymore. It's a 2-shot foul every time you're in the bonus, which the Dragons are. Tremaine Martin will miss the first of 2 shots there. And he makes a second one. That will extend the lead now to 8 points with just over a minute to play.
Cowboys, Noah Vieira. Soto underneath. Gets the ball poked away, but there's going to be a foul call. That's going to be on Trey Martin there.
Third team foul for Trey, but third foul, personal foul on Trey Martin, but the 5th team foul on the Dragons. So now every time that whistle blows, somebody's going to the line for 2 shots. This time it's Anthony Soto trailing by 8 And Coach Alvarado, these McCollum Cowboys really need these 2 free throws. Coach Stewart on the sideline trying to get an explanation from the official on why just exactly that was a foul. The official doing his best to explain it. Not sure if Coach Stewart is sold on it. 1 for 2. Anthony Soto on that trip to the free throw line. So a 7-point lead now. And the Cowboys forced to foul. But again, no more 1-and-1s in high school basketball. It's going to be all 2 shots. And it's really hard. I mean, do the math on it. It's really difficult to catch up when your opponent is taking 2 shots every time he goes to the line.
Well, 47 seconds left in this ball game, and an opportunity here to make it that much more difficult for the Cowboys to creep in, and that free throw is good there for Trey Martin as he looks to get this lead up to 9. And he does. And really the Dragons can just kind of not be aggressive on defense, because any foul will put the Cowboys onto the free throw line. And what a move there by Zurita into the lane.
Coach Stewart having to call a timeout as the Dragons were trapped here in the corner. And a wise timeout. Coach Stewart always on top of it, and calls a timeout as the count was dwindling. I think they were at about 5 seconds and still trapped in the corner. So a timeout for the Southwest Dragons. Up by 7, and again, Cowboys in a tough spot. Trading by 7, going to have to foul. And
but important possession, and that is why a timeout was called, because if the Cowboys able to take that ball away, get in there, that's a 5-point ball game, or possibly a 4-point ball game.
Right, a 7-point deficit is 3 possessions, and you know, again, if the Cowboys were able to get that 10 count and get a basket here, they get it down with 2 possessions with 31.8 seconds. Down 2 possessions with 31.8 seconds to play, and we've seen crazier things happen. But a fresh count on the timeout. The Dragons will get another a fresh 10 seconds to cross the center stripe. 31 seconds. I would expect the Cowboys to wait for the Dragons to get it in the front court before they foul.
Oh, and the Dragons turn it over. 30 seconds to go. Soto, he gets fouled, so he'll take a trip to the free throw line to shoot 2. So 2 very important free throws. And what better person to have on the free throw line than your most tenured athlete on the court.
The only senior on the McCollum squad. Anthony Soto has carried this team here tonight. He's had a lot of help, but boy, what a game that Anthony has had here. He's at the line, down by 7, and now down by 6. He's just made it a 2-possession game, and just under 30 seconds to play. As you see the scoreboard up there, 27.9 seconds to play. Anthony, a little bit short. We got a violation or a timeout here. Let's see what this call is.
He's going to get another shot there.
He's going to get another shot. There was a lane violation. Not sure who jumped into the lane there. Of course, this is on YouTube. You can run it back just a little bit and see for yourself. But the officials don't call out the violation. They just say that Anthony Soto's got another shot. So 3 to make 2. Anthony Soto down by 6. Gets another chance.
And he gets that second one to go. And it's a 5-point ball game. Here comes the full court press. It's broken. And now another turnover. Here come the Cowboys. Anthony Soto into the lane. No, that goes out. Anthony Soto had a great opportunity there to cut that down to 3. But now the Cowboys forced to foul.
Boy, you can see the disappointment in the senior's face, and I feel his pain, but my goodness, he has really carried the Cowboys all night long. What a game by the McCollum Cowboys senior, number 32, Anthony Soto. And the Cowboys foul quickly there and send Tremaine Martin to the line.
Martin will get that first free throw in.
And again, another big free throw here for Martin is 6 points. Again, do the math. It's 2 possessions. This will make it a 3-possession game if he can convert this free throw.
And he does. He makes it a 3-possession game. And Zurita going to try to score fast, but he slips and he's on the ground. And that kind of kills the hopes for the Cowboys as the ball does go out of bounds. But only 5 seconds left to go. And the Cowboys trail by 7.
What a game we've watched here tonight. The McCollum Cowboys will fall in this game to 1-2 in district play, but what a statement.
Indeed, a statement for the Cowboys, eh? And what a show by Anthony Soto. Zurita for a 3. That is off the mark. And the Southwest Dragons will come to McCollum and get a victory, 70-63. And we're going to take a quick break. We're going to see if we can catch the Dragons and pick our player of the game. So